welcome back. Thanks for comments, subs and likes. I'll show you how my potatoes are getting on. I've changed my mind with them, and I will show you the cabbages and how much of a difference it is between the two spots that I planted them out. And I want to top up my compost bin because I haven't put no carbon in there yet, like paper or cardboard or something like that. Right, I'll get on with that and then I'll come back to you. Right, I'm filling up that water butt because it was more or less empty, so I need to be quick just so I can keep an eye on it. It's about, well, it's probably about a third full now, but I'll show you my potatoes quickly. As you can see, they have flowered. You can see them there, look. So I wasn't going to take them off, but when I normally do potatoes, I normally take the tops off. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to clip the potato flowers off. But something has been definitely crawling through here because I've got a broken stalk. But they are starting to die back a bit. So I normally just let them die right down. Then I know all of the potato and all of the leaf has gone into the potatoes. So I normally just let them die right down before I harvest them. Right, I've got that water butt filled right up with water. And while I had the hose out, I have given everything a good old water about. Yes, in the sunlight. Does it make any difference? No, but yeah, you believe what you like. I water in the sun anyway, so yeah, everything's had a good water around. The old marigolds started looking a bit droopy, so that's more or less what made me have a good water around. Plus the brussels and cauliflower looking a bit wilty as well, so I watered them. I sprayed off these broad beans again, and obviously they had a water as well as when I was doing that. Still a bit on there, but not too bad really. We are getting some nice broad beans on here now, so that's good. Like I said, I'm going to save one of these so I can save the seed for next year, even though I've got loads saved already. I can tell that there's a big difference because this is Savoy cabbage. Yeah, as you can tell, the insides are just starting to develop and they're going all crinkly. Yeah, those ones were planted out after I did these ones. These are Savoy cabbage as well, and if you look at the difference in growth and stuff, it's quite surprising because they are quite small. Considering to them ones, when them ones was planted out later on, so they're doing quite well in there. So I might do a few more cabbage in here next year, or later on in the year anyway. The greyhound cabbages are doing quite well. They're hearting up quite nice now, actually. Well, them two are. These two are a little bit further behind, but I don't mind that. I won't get them all at once then. So it looks like them two are going to be the two to be harvested first out of the cabbage. I've cut off all the flowers as pretty as they are. So all I need for them to do now is just carry on doing what they're gonna do. Once they start dying off, like I said a minute ago, or they die right down, then I will give them a harvest. I like to wait until they've died right back, because I think you get all the goodness out of the potato that goes into all the growth and stuff, and you haven't got a mushy potato at the end of the season. All I've done with my compost this year so far is just put grass and obviously greens in there. So I need to get some carbon, like some paper or cardboard or hamster bedding, which my neighbour gives me. But one of my other neighbours gives me some shredded paper as well, so I can put that in there, and that will help with the carbon. That's the shredded paper, but I'm going to need more than that, so I will get one of these bags of hamster bedding out as well. Right, I've got them 2 bags up here now, as you can see. Shredded paper, so I will just chuck that in there like that. Spread it about a little bit. I will chuck probably about half of this bag in, because it's quite a full bag. Let's go for it. Let's just chuck the whole bag in. Why not? It hasn't had any carbon in it at all this year, so we will put plenty in. Right, I will get my fork and I will give that a little bit of a dig around, just to mix it in with the grass a little bit. Then I'll come back after. I've mixed up that shredded paper and that hamster bedding, and it doesn't look too bad really. Don't forget it's got loads of twigs and stuff at the bottom of this, so yeah. But once I get a bit more grass in there, then I'll give it another top up of carbon after that again. Right, a few people left comments saying that you can pick the strawberries when they're a little bit red and they will ripen up. So there's a few on there that's not ripened properly. So I think you just stick them on the windowsill and then they will ripen on there like, oh, just dropped one. Like tomatoes do when they've just started ripening. If you take them and put them on your windowsill, then they will carry on ripening on there as well. Right, these are all the strawberries I just picked. Hopefully you can pick out that these two in the middle there are a little more orange than red. So I will leave them two on here, and then we'll come back in a couple of days or something and see how red they are really then. The French climbing beans seem to be going a bit yellow. So what I think I'm going to do, I've got some seaweed in here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. That's my old tomato feed as well, actually. I probably should get some new stuff of that, but yeah, I use that up. And if it, then obviously I'm going to need to get more, because this is a couple of years old and I don't know whether it goes out of date or not. But I need to get a new bottle. This is the seaweed extract, or liquid seaweed if you want to call it that. I'll put a couple of capfuls of that into a 7 litre. Actually, I need to use the 9. Is it 9 litre one? 10 litre. I'll put a couple of capfuls of that liquid seaweed in there, and then I will give the beans a liquid seaweed feed to give them a bit of a boost of nitrogen to help the green growth with that. The onions could probably do with a nice feed as well, actually, but I'm not going to do them. I'll just leave them and let them get on with whatever they're doing. French dwarf beans are doing well. We've got a few of them started up now, so it looks like we're going to get quite a good crop of dwarf beans this year. Unfortunately, they don't stop purple. When you cook them, they just turn green. But we've got quite a few now, so we're definitely going to have a good harvest of them by the looks of it. Right, that'll do. I'll get a couple of capfuls of this, put that in there, give it a little stir around, and give them French climbing beans a bit of a feed. Right, I'll give them French climbing beans a good old water with the seaweed. I done my sweet pea as well. That's growing quite fast now as well, so that's good. I'll give you a quick look at the old cucumber and stuff in here. The old cucumbers growing really fast as well, which is good. And the marigolds, I'm starting to get more flowers on them as well. Some of these tomatoes are doing quite well. No, they're all doing all right, because I'm not sure how tall these are going to get or anything, but those two are my golden sunrise. I know that much. They're doing quite well. Just starting to get the first truss of tomatoes on that one, and that one as well. So we'll have to start looking out for side shoots and stuff. But the two golden sunrisers started doing their trusses. Nothing on these two at the moment, and nothing on this one neither. And on this side, I'm not sure, that might be a new truss there as well. Not sure about that one, but we got some flowers on this one, which is good. Where's it gone? There you go, just there. And we've think we've got a new truss literally just starting there, so they're just starting to get their tomatoes on now. Well, the flowers anyway. I asked Martin if he wanted any of them and he said no, so we'll have to see what happens with them tomatoes. The onions are doing quite well. Well, I'm quite happy with them because I've never grown an onion from seed. Every time I've tried, it's never really worked. So yeah, whatever comes of these, I'll be happy with. Because like I said, I've never grown an onion from seed, so these have been my first ones. The cabbages and stuff, or the cauliflower, I think that is, they're starting to grow. They're going to need to be pricked out pretty soon. And the cabbages as well. I think I've got it the right way round. But yeah, these cabbages and that cauliflower. I'm not sure whether that's cauliflower and broccoli, one or the other. But yeah, they're going to need to be pricked out pretty soon. Nothing on them ones. And these are the Fong dwarf tomatoes. Not sure if we, oh yeah, looks like we're getting the first truss of tomatoes on that one, and on that one as well, just there. Anything on this one? Looks like it. Possibly that one as well. I need to fill these back up as well. It's not as hot today, but yeah, it's been very hot over the last week or so. The garlic is definitely dried out, which is good. That's a pink germidor. Some of them were alright, but as you can see, some are very small as well. So I'll probably save these small ones and plant them up next year, see if we can get them ones to bulk up. And these are my white Lisbon, believe it or not. It's supposed to be a spring onion, but look at the size of that bulb. That's quite good. So yeah, so everything's sort of taking off and everything, so we're doing well at the moment, especially with slugs, because I got hammered with slugs last year. So I'm quite happy with the progress, because I never got no swede last year, because they got totally annihilated with slugs and everything. And the swede this year is making up for the last couple of years when I haven't been able to manage to grow it. So Looks like we're going to get some nice swede at least. I might need to get in here and get some of that out, but they're doing very well. I'm chuffed with them as well, so yeah. A couple of good successes this year. Well, no, 3 actually if you count the French dwarf beans. Yeah, we'll have to see how we go with the Brussels sprouts and the cauliflower, because to be honest, I don't normally get that good a head on cauliflowers, so we'll have to see how we go. And I've never done Savoy cabbage before, so they're a bit disappointing, them ones. But these ones over here are doing really well. Same as the greyhound cabbage here as well. That one's got to be close to being picked actually, that one. I seem to do quite well with the broad beans, but I don't know whether that's got anything to do with they're acclimatised to my soil now, because they're saved beans from last year and stuff. So yeah, still got a load of them in the cupboard, or in my seed box as well actually. I haven't really given well, I think I did a couple of years ago, I tried to do tomatoes outside. I don't think they were very successful, but these ones seem to be doing all right this year, like a lot of things, to be honest. So I must be starting to get something right at long last. These broccoli are doing all right actually, and the Savoy cabbage as well. And the rhubarb is finally starting to show up a little bit at least. Not very big, but it's progress, isn't it? Oh look, there's a snail there. So we'll have him away. Let's have a look at the other ones actually. Nothing. Let's have a look at this one. I found a few in here the other week. Yeah, there's another one. And look, there's a couple in there as well, so we get rid of them. Looks like we've got a few more strawberries ready as well. But right, I'll get rid of these and I'll come back and pick some more strawberries, and I'll pick a completely green one as well and see what happens. Right, I managed to get some strawberries at different stages of ripening. From the left is the ones that are the ripest. Then you can see they start going really orange, and then you've got the green one. So like I said, I've got some that need ripening on the windowsill anyway, so I will put all of them together, and then we'll see if this green one ripens, because I'm hoping the ones that are ripening now are going to help the green one. But whether that works or not, we will find out. Right, I'll give you a quick update on the pots as well while we're here. They all seem to be doing all right. This one needs a bit of water, but the other two don't seem to be suffering at all now, so that's good. There's a bit of water in the bottom there, but I'll give that a little top up later on when I do a bit of watering around the place. It's around 4:30 now, and the heat is starting to come out. So thanks for watching, commenting and subscribing. And as I say, don't be shy, hit the subscribe, and you'll see what I get up to on Wednesday. Right, catch you later, bye.